Are y'all ready to do show and tell?
This one,
No, it's not schoolhouse.
I started it at the retreat last year, and I finally finished it. So
Very
it's
pretty.
ready for.
Can you turn it this way?
Oh, that's pretty, Mitch.
Oh, that is pretty.
It's called twisters.
It's called what? Whiskers?
Twister.
Oh, twister.
I brought it to the retreat.
I was very young.
Those are big whiskers.
But the thing is, I have to write on it that the devil doesn't like crooked road, so that's why some of the square are not even. I wanted to redo them, they said no. I said, no. I said, okay, so I'll write it in.
You're gonna be able to live with it?
Well, I'll try.
If you can't, just give it to me. I'll live with it.
That's pretty.
I like green. That's real pretty, Mitch.
Anyway. Oh my God.
Show
Wait
and
till
tell.
you picture because I already gave it away.
Oh.
How do we know you did do it?
Rowdy doesn't like. Pass it around. You'll give me
Remember,
more.
I had mentioned that we're gonna start a new project. This is gonna be a challenge for all of us. We were going to start the Dear Jane blocks, and we probably will do those, but I have to figure out how to do the patterns for y'all because they're very cute blocks, but this is all you get. But the quilt basically will look like that. So then I found this book. This is from the Elm Creek Manor, the Bridal books. This book is better because it'll give you some instruction. It'll give you the pieces that you need that are back here that I've already made copies and everything for you. But this is gonna be, if you wanna participate, we're going to do something like a block of the month like Picket Fence does. You will get your fabric with your pattern, and you have to add your own fabric, the off-white fabric. Now the off-white fabric needs to be 100% cotton. These are just some of the little rules. I didn't print them out because we all should know.
I'll get it for you.
What?
To drop something.
Okay, you're gonna take a block, take the fabric. You're gonna make one for you, and you're gonna make one for me.
You are.
When you bring it back, you get the next set.
That's enough fabric for
two. This is enough fabric for two, and there's enough patterns for two. This is teeny weeny. The blocks are 6 inches, ladies. They're teeny.
Is that like paper piecing?
There's paper piecing. It's going to be difficult, and we thought, oh, 2 blocks a month is going to take forever because you need, I think, 110 of them. But I thought we'll start. We can always do a wall hanging. We can stop whenever you want to stop. But that's the challenge, the teeny weeny little pieces. Some of us don't like paper piecing, and some of them are pieced, some of them are applique. But anyway, so you're going to take a block of fabric, you're going to bring one back. 100% off-white background you can use, something that reads, like Bonnie Hunter, that reads off-white. It can have little prints, little lines, but just mainly off-white. When you finish your block, don't cut it down to 6 inches. Just leave it big. Cut it down at the end. You will have fabric left over, and keep it because you might want to do piano keys for a border. I don't know, you might want to do something else with it. I have no idea. Also, if you mess up the fabric, you've cut it all up and you haven't been able to do your block, just find something similar and replace it, okay? When we get all the blocks in, I hope we get enough of them that we will put it together, and I don't know, at that time we'll see who we can give it to, or
come up with an idea at that point.
To help somebody out, so they can make money with it. So there's different fabrics. I will keep a note of what y'all took, and these are basically going to be the colors, which were the colors that we used in the log cabin that we did that all-nighter at Micalia's house, which are your dark burgundies, your blues, your greens, your browns.
Civil War-ish?
Kind of Civil War-ish, but happier than Civil War-ish. I'm going to try and pick eventually we're going to have to do them all, but I'm going to try and do the easiest ones first.
Yeah, we're only taking 1 block a month.
2 blocks a month.
2 different blocks a month.
Yeah. The first block is called the Bear Pond. Is that the fabric you want? Yeah. Let me write it down, 'cause I don't want the same one. What fabric do you have? 2, huh?
You're saying, I think, you're saying we're gonna make 2 of the same kinds, but we're gonna make 2 different ones as well. So we're gonna make 4 blocks total, or just 2 blocks total?
No, you're making 2 blocks a month. 2 are for you and 2 are for me.
Yes, but you don't need 4.
So next time you'll have this one again, right, for a different
Eventually you'll get it all.
The 2 of them are gonna be the same.
So when you do paper piecing,
You might have some extra pattern pieces like D. I think D is extra and
these are the ones.
yeah, I think D is extra, but I didn't want to be cutting up a lot of paper, so I just
Kind of.
copied.
My contribution.
No. It's gonna be way more than this, no.
Well, then I'll give you way more than that.
Melanie, but you're doing the paper? All I can tell you about doing the paper piecing this small
This one
is so real slow.
I don't know how to fix this.
So real slow, your stitches need to be smaller,
This is those
so you can tear the paper easier. What else?
This is what mine had.
You can use a heavier
This is
needle.
what mine had.
Ladies, the pattern has 1/4 inch seam allowance all the way around the edge. But you can,
I have number 1.
any questions?
Yes.
That was my question.
Adela, you're the paper piece queen from this group. Everything is,
YouTube it.
you have to put your fabric down, it has to be bigger than your thing to flip it over.
You sew on the paper.
You sew on the paper.
Okay.
Short stitches, big needle,
Yeah.
real slow. So if we're gonna shorten it or you're gonna wanna do it, it's just 5 different off-whites, 5 yarn. All your different backgrounds are gonna be different, but they're still gonna look pretty. They're gonna be like Sylvia, something like Sylvia's block. Show them Sylvia your block. But it'll still look pretty. You know? And the background is different. Your quilt will still be pretty, but it still reads off-white.
Oye,
So I don't know if y'all wanna buy a whole lot of fabric or just buy it as you go. Or use what you have at home.
This one.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
I don't know how to do this.
Me neither.
Which one is the one doing this one?
Yeah.
Which one's the white and which one's?
So when you come back Wednesday, I want to cut all this.
When y'all come back the following Wednesday when we meet, you bring your block in and you get your. We're just figuring out that if y'all turn in all the blocks month after month after month after month, for example, we're just thinking, brainstorming. I mean sisters. If we got to do it, there are at least 15 or 12 sisters to do it. Y'all come in next and everybody brings in the bear paw that you're giving me back, right? So we're gonna have 12 or 15 bear paws. Because look at the first one, I was gonna go with the first one. I thought I'd leave the first one for later.
What's the first one?
Two color.
She wanted to start us easy. Yeah, she wanted to start
We
easy.
can do a,
I did too, that's why.
Adela, between you and me, we can do a
This one,
little
I like this
demo,
one.
so for paper piecing. Carol Doak, if you can find, Carol Doak is the best teacher.
Carol, what does that mean? Carol Doak.
She's a human who does paper piecing.
Is she on Facebook or
She's on YouTube. She sells stuff. And the reason why I give you a fabric choice is because that way, if you really don't like to work with red, you can work with something else. Till we run out of,
Well, I would like brown and I showed brown here, so I'm trying
Why, so you
So,
can
Mary,
get rid of
get
that?
some, what can I say?
every time you'll get a different fabric.
You know, why am I telling that? Why? Because of some other thing.
Ladies, I also suggest you leave one copy. In case you mess up, you can make more copies of this one. Make, just save one copy. Yes, Renee, because you need
Oh, because you need four for the block.
It's got 4 feet, a bear has 4 feet.
I can't help it, I'm dense, that's why I'm
No.
president, I can't do things very.
No, but the blocks are only should be 2. One for you, one for us.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you look at your power, you're gonna need 4 A units per block. You're gonna need 4 B units per block. You're going to need 4 C units per block and only 1 D unit per block.
She didn't see the picture, so that's why she's lost. Let me go outside, see if it'll send.
Oh, you know what?
It's gonna say like,